How do you not yell at your kids? Part 3, you act, don't talk. Welcome back. It's Kristen Anker, your parent empowerment specialist, and I'm here to give you another positive discipline tool and to help you to not yell at your kids. And this is from the work, Dr. Jane Nelson, Lynn Lott, and Stephen Glenn. And I have been teaching this work for the past 15 years, and it works for children birth up to age 25 and beyond, especially this tool, act, don't talk. Another variation of the decide what you will do method of parenting is acting instead of talking. Listen to yourself for one day, and you might be amazed at how many useless words you say. Or listen to parents bargaining at the grocery store, or begging them to leave the park, or nagging them to leave a birthday party, and explaining endlessly to them when it's time to move from point A to point B. Over 75% of the problems parents have with young children would probably disappear if parents talked less and acted more. Children tune parents out because parents just talk too much. So this parenting by words, do this, don't do that, is a way parents mistakenly turn power over to children who tune them out and don't do a thing they say. Those parents then label their children as disobedient instead of acknowledging that they themselves are not using effective parenting skills. It's perfectly okay to take children by the hand and start walking, or to lift them up and carry them out of bed, or set them in the tub when they are having a fit about taking a bath. It is disrespectful to yell, nag, lecture, beg, order, and threaten. Give up counting to 3. Just zip your lips and act. You'll be amazed at the results. If you decide to act more and talk less, your children will begin to notice the difference. Instead of asking your children to be quiet over and over, you can try waiting quietly for them to give you their attention. If children are fighting over a toy, quietly remove it and put it where they can't reach it. You don't need to say a word for them to get the idea that they can have the toy back when they stop fighting over it. If your child is banging his fork on the table or reaching for an object that you don't want the child to have, ask the child to stop once. If the child persists, remove the object instead of repeating yourself incessantly. Act, don't talk. Here's the biggest parenting by words mistake. Asking your children if they would like to do something they need to do. You've done it, and I'm sure you've heard it from other parents. Would you like to buckle up your seatbelt? Would you like to brush your teeth? Would you like to come to dinner? Would you like to make your bed? The answer is usually no, and no, or as my middle would say, hell no. To avoid this problem, say instead, it's time to buckle your seatbelt. It's dinner time. We make our beds before we leave the house. Thursday is the day we wash our sheets. Here's what we need to do. We pick up the dishes and we bring them to the dishwasher when we're done eating. If you practice talking to your children this way, when they are young, there are many things that they will accept as the way things are done in their family. This is what we do. They won't challenge the decisions because that's the way it is. And not everything has to be a debate or a discussion. Another ACT, don't talk tip, is to make sure that you are in the same room before you make requests of your children. I made a decision to do this early on. I hated yelling across the house. I hated when people were yelling. So you can, as long as you can see the whites of their eyes and establish eye contact with them, you have a much better chance of getting through to them. So you have to get their attention before they even can hear what you have to say. And action is a great tool for this. Notice how much quicker you get results if you stand up or move toward your children while you are talking instead of sitting in an armchair yelling instructions across the room. I never said this job was going to be easy, but there are many tools that we can use. So I'm excited to teach you more about that. So that, I believe, was just our third of the many positive discipline tools that I'm here to teach you. But act, don't talk. I love that one. And if you have any questions, you can reach out, KristenAnchor.com. We can set up a free 30-minute breakthrough session where I will help you to become the detective of your child's misbehavior. And I help parenting partners to get on the same team and to speak the same language, positive discipline, effective communication skills, and growth mindset tools to thrive. I hope to help you and your family and support you through this journey. Bye for now and have a great day.